Okay. Gohan again opting for a safer opener than what he usually goes. That's why. Apparently somehow that works. But it's not a board that we're usually used to seeing from Gohan, as somehow he goes into mid-game with the jankiest opener possible.
And he's gonna pick up ends up working in the end there.
What on earth happened there? Okay, just
yeah. Wasn't the cleanest round, but ended up working somehow.
Misdrops on both players. Broken keyboard versus someone who's just trying to go faster than he usually does. Little spaghetti. Players are going to clean up.
Maybe not too clean there on BACCHESS' side. They are forced to downstack here, but Gohan hesitating a little too much, trying to potentially find an all-spin to keep that back-to-back.
Struggling with that keyboard. No way that is on purpose. You can see the frustration. He's just slamming his keys. Not happy about what's going on. Yeah. Go on, go on.
Oh, that's
so rough. He had to kill and he misdropped it. It's going to give BACCHESS so much time to get out, and at 3.8 PPS, anything can happen. He's going to counter spike. Doesn't do anything, and now Gohan has the advantage with double-digit surge. Moving on, closing in on 20. Looking very good for him. He's going to break and pair it with a pretty nice spike. That won't take out BACCHESS, but put some cheese onto his board.
Yeah, it's not enough at this point. I mean, Gohan already starting to build a follow-up surge there, but BACCHESS sending a big enough spike, forcing them to break out of it.
BACCHESS not the most macro-heavy player. He tends to get his board messed up and then deal with it, but he's such a strong downstacker that it doesn't really matter a lot of the time. It's a very different look from players like Haya, who tries to cancel all the cheese and just keeps the board so clean all the time. And here, he gets punished. You have to cancel some of that pressure, you can't just sit there and take it all. Gohan's DPS output is not something to be trifled with.
Yeah, if any player knows how to pressure, it certainly is Gohan. BACCHESS right now doing a nice job building up this surge here. Does run their board state a little bit. Does get the TST though. Continuing to build up this surge. Does have the nice lead at this point here. Gohan forced to try and downstack. Might try in time here to survive this big of a surge at this point. But it's misdropping a lot on their own.
It's enough.
It is indeed enough.
But that is also 4.4 PPS from BACCHESS, which it's really amazing, but I don't know how sustainable that is. If your win condition is just playing like twice as well as you usually do, I wouldn't call that a very reliable win condition, to say the least.
Yeah, having your opponent misdrop like that, not the best strategy if you want to do it consistently, but obviously Gohan does have their keyboard issues, so maybe it could work against them. As they are sitting at the top right now, trying to find a downstack, are getting pressured a lot, but it is not enough here, as BACCHESS not in the cleanest position to get any more damage sent, and has their own misdrop being forced to the top.
Gohan's clean enough to permit for maybe 2 misdrops in a row. He does fix whatever he had up there and spikes out BACCHESS. But if he misdrops at the top, misdrops again, it's just not fixable. Is he putting his keycaps back on? Is that what's happening?
He needs to adjust mid-game. I have definitely been forced to fix my keyboard in between breaks, but
it just looks like he's trying to put his keycaps back on. Like he's pausing, and it just looks so odd. There's so much cheese on BACCHESS' board.
Yeah, it does not matter. If you cheese up your opponent that much, you can like take a break for like 5 seconds. And also, BACCHESS misdropping at the top as well. Really in an uncomfortable position right now, trying everything they can to downstack, doing a nice job bursting here. but Gohan is being relentless with this pressure, still sending more and more, finally getting the kill.
The punish here is so good. Gohan is incredible at off-spinning, of course, sends plenty of cheese onto Batch's board, and then spikes him out. It's textbook. Gorgeous to watch, really. He's playing very well even with his handicap. A nice
He's misdropping right now, though, but does fix it very nicely back into a pretty clean position. BACCHESS doesn't break their back-to-back, does finally do so as a result, and now dealing with a lot of cheese as they downsack, but finding a great downsack to make it pretty clean on their board at this point.
I don't know about this position from Gohan. It's pretty clean, but he does convert it into an off-spinnable well, I guess. And does have the double-digit advantage over BACCHESS, who is going to try and take some of it back, as Gohan screws up a little. Doesn't kill.
Yeah, BACCHESS finds a great downsack, and Gohan with... yeah, that's the misdrops we're talking about. That's might just be BACCHESS win condition if Gohan misdrops that much at the top.
I swear, it looks like his keycaps are falling off and then he's putting them on mid-set.
Yeah, but we can also see that BACCHESS dealing with a lot of misdrops of their own. Just a quick loss there as too many piled up and they could not downstack out of it in time.
That's what you get when you have to play above your usual speed. BACCHESS much more comfortable around 3.8, 3.7. Here he's forced to play 4 and he is not happy about it. Like, sure, he's trying, but he's struggling so much. Not making the best decisions at all. And just gets completely outclassed, annihilated, blown out of the water. However way you want to put it.
Yeah, you can see Gohan definitely in their stride at this point. Besides the misdrops, they are playing relentless. And starting that round with the misdrop there does clean it up, but does give BACCHESS the meantime to start building up that surge, and they do quickly send it, but then followed up with a misdrop of their own, forced to try and downstack out of their own mistakes.
Gohan is not happy with these misdrops. There's just more and more. He's working around them admirably, but at a certain point, it just holds you back so much that you can't work around it.
You could get very clean bursts like that.
Holy,
and
what is happening on... Brother!
With their own misdrops as well. That was certainly a misdrop game of the ages, and Gohan took advantage.
That belongs in the Smithsonian. It's pure art. Right, moving on. We can't dwell on that for too long, so we go into the next round. Gohan just going 5 PPS. He doesn't care about the keyboard. He's getting a new one.
Yeah, he is willing to break it with how fast he's playing right now. Forced to break out of that surge as well there. Does find a nice downsack, but really not too much on BACCHESS' side. And both players in a decent position. Gohan a little bit high. Does misdrop with that. What?
It's hard to fix. He has, yeah. That's the only fix. He finds it, but it's horrible. It's not enough.
Okay. Yeah, decides to give up there. I mean, I feel like they might have had a chance to get out, but decides it's not worth it.
This is man against machine in the worst way possible. For once, the machine isn't your opponent, it's your hardware.
Yeah, but it might not matter here too much, because I feel like BACCHESS is misdropping just as much, if not worse, than Gohan there. Had a really bad position there, forced to spend like 5 seconds cleaning it, and Gohan getting to pressure in the meantime.
I'd say downsacking isn't BACCHESS' strong suit, and especially not cheese. And especially not at the pace that Gohan is sending all that cheese at. This is like playing survival, and it's not like 60 APM survival, it's 200 APM survival, and it's cheese, and then there's another misdrop.
Yeah, and if you have misdrops like that on top, you can't really do too much. Gohan just running away with it, just needs 2 more to win at this point, showing the dominance we do expect to see from him, even with these misdrops.
Good timing on that. BACCHESS is just going for the Hail Mary play, and the garbage spawns horribly for him. It's
yes, such a bad position, cannot find any combo whatsoever with misdrops on top of it, just cannot get anything done, and Gohan winning with only 133 APM that round.
Even Usk is blessing Gohan at this point. The garbage just spawned perfectly where it had to go to just ruin the 4-wide. Batches
Okay.
just gets a free round though.
Gohan losing that round at 1.2 PPS, 0 APM with that many misdrops.
It's match point, Gohan. Lock it in. One more point. And then you
just
can
need
throw the
one
key
more.
point.
One more to get top 16, and looks like BACCHESS misdropping at the top there cannot finish their opener, and with that, Gohan is the final player moving on to top 16, and unfortunately, BACCHESS is eliminated in top 32.
Well, still a substandard set from Gohan, but he still managed to pull through and